Hi, this week we're on the letter B for book. We have a lot of books we love, and the best book of all is the Bible. You know how to sing that one. I'll be singing you a different Bible song today later. So B is a lot like P from last week. It's one of our straight with a circle letter, but this one has the circle on top. B's got it at the bottom. And another thing we mix B up with is D. All right. You can remember, though, that we talked about the bat comes before the ball. I have a bat drawn here, so then I'd have a ball. To help me remember, ball is B, and if I have a circle and a line for D, we could turn that into something that starts with a D, remember? We can put on a little bumpy head and a tail and an eye and a nose, and we got our, oops, ear. So D for dog and B is for bat. Got to remember those. You also are going to be looking at, here's our big B, bat, ball, and some of the things that start with B, and then D, the circle and the line that reminds you of a dog. So a lot of things on there. One thing that starts with B that we don't have a picture of on here is bird. And in this book, we're going to hear about, there is a bird on my head. There's a capital letter B there. So elephant and piggy are going to find out something about birds here. They're sleeping. And suddenly Piggy moves because what? The bird came. I think I shouldn't have turned that too fast so you could see, right? The bird is coming to land. And the piggy feels something and he gets away. Elephant says, Piggy, is something on my head? Yes. There is a bird on your head. There is a bird on my head? Bird flies off. Is there a bird on my head now? No. Now there are two birds on your head. What are two birds doing on my head? They are in love. The birds on my head are in love. They are lovebirds. Lovebirds? How do you know they are lovebirds? What are they getting? See what they're getting? They're getting little pieces of grass. So they are making a nest. Two birds are making a nest on my head. Why would two birds make a nest on my head? I am afraid to ask. What do they put in nests? Do I have an egg on my head? 1, 2, 3. You have 3 eggs on your head. I do not want 3 eggs on my head. Then I have good news. The eggs are gone. The eggs are hatching. Hatching? The eggs on my head are hatching. Cheep, cheep, cheep. They have hatched. Now I have 3 baby chicks on my head and 2 birds and a nest. I do not want 3 baby chicks, 2 birds and a nest on my head. Where do you want them? Somewhere else. Oh no, everything goes flying. They come back down. Why not ask them to go somewhere else? Ask them? Ask them. Okay, I'll try asking. Excuse me, birds, will you please go somewhere else? No problem, says the bird. It worked. Bye. Whoa, they're strong. They can fly their whole nest away. Now there are no birds on my head. Thank you very much, Piggy. You are welcome. Now he's got the birds on his head. That's a good book. So B is for birds, and B is for something that we can cook with. What can you eat that's easy to cook with? And we'll be seeing as I come to the recipe. To start off making our recipe page, just fold a regular sheet of paper in half the long way. And then you're going to write your numbers across the top, like that. So I'm going to get my, I'm going to get a new one started here now. We'll talk about that one in a minute. So I'm going to do my 1, around a track and back 2, around a tree, 3, over and down 4, and down, around, and the head on top 5. So every recipe has a step. And the first step in this one, and all recipes, is washing your hands. So we're going to sing, instead of washing our hands singing the alphabet song, let's sing Jesus Loves Me. And people are kind of different. So we're going to get a little water, a little wet. So we're going to sing Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Okay. After you are ready for a recipe, you make sure that you have all the things that are going to be in your recipe. So for this first recipe, we are going to use a hot dog, and we're going to be cutting it and putting in boiling water, and it's going to turn into something that starts with O. It's an octopus. And so I have my boiling water going over here again, and I have a hot dog ready. So I'm going to bring my hot dog over here. So we need to cut it. And so I'm going to cut not the whole thing. I'm just going to leave the curvy top for his head. And I'm going to cut more than the middle. And I'm going to cut right down. Can you see right down where I'm cutting? Cut right down the middle. And you could just do this with a butter knife. That's plenty sharp enough. And then you're going to cut it this way. Remember not to start at the top again. And you're going to cut it down the middle again. You kind of have to squeeze on the side to hold it together. And if it's a real soft hot dog, you should be able to do some of that cutting. Now, how many legs does an octopus have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now I only have 4. But if I cut each of these in half, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to get my clean scissors here. I'm going to cut each of them this way. And this is probably easier for you to cut than with holding those big pieces in the knife. So you're going to cut up the middle of each part to make your 8 legs. And when you put this in the boiling water, the legs are going to get curly. They're going to curl out. Oh, I lost my last one. Where's that big part? Okay. It likes to curl. Sometimes it's easier to spread the other ones away. Leave that one at the bottom and just cut the bottom. All right. So it only takes about 2 minutes to be in hot boiling water. It's not really bubbling too much yet, but I'm going to put it in there and we'll see if it starts to bubble up a little bit more. Turn my light on here. I think we'll leave the cover on so the water doesn't, it's easier to see that way. Okay. So while that's boiling, we're actually going to work on a second recipe here. So in this recipe, we're going to make an elephant sandwich. And we need something that starts with with P. That's our peanut butter. So there's some peanut butter over on the counter there. And we have to spread it on the bread. Bread starts with a B. So you can, when you get done with your recipes, you can come back and fill in. We're going to need a banana. And we're going to need, we'll have the elephant put together at the end. So I have peanut butter to spread here on the bread. And Mom will take care of that stovetop stuff, won't she? So if I'm working on my peanut butter recipe, I got that all spread on the bread, and to cut my banana, the easiest way to peel a banana is from the bottom. If you just pinch this, it comes open, and you can set it out on the cutting board. And I think I just pulled off the end. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut off a circle to be an eye, and another circle to be another eye, and then you might not need the whole banana. You want to make it so that the banana is going to stand up and be his trunk. You want the pointy end part, but I don't want it to flop over. I think it might have to go straighter than that. That's okay. We'll put the trunk on like this, and then you could take another little circle like this, and you can cut it in half, and you can put the tusks up there on the side, and you can add a couple raisins or chocolate chips or something for that to be his eyes right there. So there you have your whole homemade elephant sandwich. What does elephant start with? E, doesn't it? There you go. So that is, should we go over and check our hot octopus boiling away here? See if the legs are starting to curl up. They are, aren't they? They're getting pretty nice and curly there. Let me just check while that finishes cooking. So hot dog starts with H, and dog, we know it starts with D, doesn't it? Hot dog, that's for your word. This was, how did we get the legs made? We cut it. What does cut start with? Like cat. Cut. C, yes, good. And the water starts with W. And octopus, octopus starts with O. There you go. So you can kind of just think about some of your words that you know. Oh, I am supposed to have a little ketchup or mustard out here to put on the eyes. Where is mine? Oh, and another thing. Is it done boiling yet? I think it's done. We're gonna, I keep going back. I shouldn't make 2 recipes at a time. Something else I wanted to quick show you. Whenever you spread peanut butter on any sandwich, you can do things like this. You can write in the peanut butter, you can write the letter B, or you can write your name. You just take the end of you take a toothpick or the pointy end of a fork like that. Something more a little fun for you to figure out. And I just want to, so I'm going to get a toothpick out, because when I get done taking that octopus out, oh, he might be too hot. This might not actually work. And for that part, I have to get out. Oh, when I wanted to make this for you a long time ago, we had noodles made with a little, they make green noodles, you know. So you could cook up green noodles, or you could put a little food coloring in your noodles. And that would be like a little seaweed. And your octopus could sit right on top of your seaweed noodles. He does not want to sit all the way down. One of the legs got bent underneath there. So there we go, I think. And you can finish your octopus off. He does smell good. You could finish your octopus off with some eyes and a smile if you just take a little toothpick in your ketchup here, or if you have a bigger ketchup bottle. It's got a good point. I don't have a ketchup bottle with a good point right now, so whatever. You can squirt on some eyes and a nice little smile. And it's really not working. Maybe I should scratch it in there with the toothpick. I've never tried that before, but you can come up with your own ideas. Having a little trouble because he's still too hot. I should have let him cool down, and then you'd be able to put his face on easier. So there's a couple ideas. You take, whenever you get a sheet done, you can put them together and you can clip them into something that says my cookbook. That rhymes, doesn't it? Cookbook. Yeah. So maybe you and Mom can come up with some recipes in summertime and put together a cookbook that you can always turn back and remember all the things you need and the steps you need to do. And one more thing I wanted to show you is, because Mother's Day is coming up, we have, I think you might remember that we wrote Mom. How do we spell Mom? M-O-M. Another M. And what happens if we turn it over? It's wow, right? We can be thankful that God has given us such special moms. Moms reminds us to be wow. And one more cool thing I want to tell you. If you ever run out of paper, ask Mom or Dad if they got an old envelope. You can just cut down the size of the envelope and flip it, and you can recycle your own paper. We were talking about recycling last week, I think, too. So, just a few fun ideas for you. So, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and a happy Mother's Day. Bye, and God bless you. God bless you.